That's a good idea. Oh, good. And I'm live here. Okay. We ready, O?
Yeah, we're ready.
Everything looks okay?
Yep, we're perfect.
Okay, awesome. Hi, how are you? I'm Mel Robbins, and welcome to video 25 of Mindset Reset. What is Mindset Reset? It is a month-long training program that my team and I are delivering for free, doing live trainings on social media during the weekdays, all about the simple things that you can do to change how you think. And the reason why we're doing this is because when you change how you think, you will change your life. And the other reason why we're doing this is because I think until you start to get deliberate about how you think and what you think about and the way that your mind defaults to certain patterns of thought, until you start to get deliberate about this, you will not reach your potential. You will constantly be at the effect of things going on around you. You will get triggered very easily. You will be more emotional. And when you get control of how you think, and particularly when you update the patterns from your childhood, when you update the negative beliefs that no longer serve you. What's wrong? Oh,
People are just saying hi from everywhere in the world.
hi, everybody. Tell us where you are.
People
Oh,
are
come
in
over here
Lo-
so everybody can see you.
People are in London. People are in Ireland.
Come say hello. Oakley is my producer. This is Oakley. Many of you already know him. Say hello to Oakley.
Hi, guys.
And he is producing tonight. May I make one request? One request.
Give me a minute. Let me get my coffee. Yeah.
It has to do with the coffee you're drinking.
Oh, don't drink it?
Well, no. But see, you're using a metal straw. And when you do this, it's picking up on the mic.
I'm going to stop drinking it soon. See?
So can we just leave the straw right here? And then
I'm
I will hand it back to you, okay? You're
right.
awesome. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Okay, great. So let us know where you're watching from. If you haven't signed up for Mindset Reset, you're not behind. You haven't missed out. You can still watch all of the trainings. All you need to do is go to melrobbins.com/mindset reset. And you will, what are you laughing about, Oakley?
I don't know if this is true or not, but someone just said they're stranded in Florida.
Oh, I'm sorry you're stranded in Florida. But go to melrobbins.com/mindset reset, and we will send you an email with a link to everything that has happened already so that you can watch these videos at your own time, at your own pace. We will also send you links to the free companion workbooks that go along with this. Oakley, will you hand me the thing in front of you that's black, white, and blue and gray? There you go. There you go. Perfect. So, for example, really powerful resources that my team has put together, from worrying to winning. This is a guide that we made for parents that summarizes 5 things that you can do to help your kids reclaim their superpowers and beat anxiety. And if you missed the training that we did, I believe it's video 21. It's an hour-long training all about what you as a parent or an adult should be doing and can be doing to support your kids with anxiety. Super important training for you to watch. I learned a lot in preparing for that training. What I learned is that for the last 18 years, I have been responding to my kids' anxiety completely wrong. I have been helping them solve the thing that scared them in the moment, but I had not been helping them build the skill of living with uncertainty or facing uncertainty and knowing that you have the ability to problem solve and that you have the ability to face it. It's about teaching your kids the skill that they can tolerate situations that make them nervous. They can survive situations where things are uncertain and that they can build the skill to move themselves through it. And that's exactly what you're learning. So today we're going to be talking about one of my all-time favorite little mind tricks. We have already covered the science behind how we think. So if you're curious to revisit that, the science behind you think is videos 1 through 6. You're going to learn about the science behind visualization. You're going to learn about the default network in your brain and why it's important to get extremely deliberate about reprogramming it. You're going to learn all about the ways in which you think in patterns. It's super important stuff. You're also going to, in videos 6 through 11, we go through your morning routine and how the fact that how you wake up. We have a question already?
I have a question about the daily journal on the part.
Yes, the daily journal.
That I'm supposed to write. Something that can make me feel more energized. Is it supposed to be something I can do at that moment or for X?
If you can do something in the near future, fantastic. If you simply just write something that you're going to do later today, whether it's buy concert tickets, or you're going to spend an hour listening to a podcast, or you're going to have coffee with a friend, that's great too, because then you've got something to look forward to. And the mere fact that you've got something to look forward to is going to boost your mood right now. So
Ian's
well
on the
done.
live stream.
And Oakley's best friend, Ian, has now joined the live stream. So all is well. Hello, Ian. How are you, honey? And so if you're just tuning in, I'm Mel Robbins. This is video 25. And today we're covering one of my all-time favorite mind tricks. If you've missed videos 1 through 24, or you haven't seen all 24 videos, please don't freak out. Reset your mindset and know that you can come back to these videos at any time and check them all out at your own pace. So we're in the stage of the training where we're talking about these cool little mental switches that we can do. And today's is one that you see me using all the time on social media. And the reason why I use it is because it is so powerful. What is the little mind trick? Do it anyway. You see me on social media posting photos all the time. In fact, I think there's one right now on my Facebook and Instagram story where you see me post yoga class. I am beet red. My hair is frozen solid because I live outside of Boston and it was like 20 degrees here today. Not as bad as Chicago and folks in the Midwest where I grew up, but still cold enough that my hair froze as soon as I got out of yoga and started walking. Hold on a second, okay, let me finish my thought. And I use the hashtag do it anyway. What does do it anyway mean? Do it anyway is a mindset trick that you can use when you start to feel excuses rolling up. It works a lot like the 5-second rule. So you have said to yourself, okay, I'm going to talk to my boss today about that thing that I've been avoiding talking to them about. Or maybe you've said something like, I'm going to go to the gym today or tomorrow or whatever. And then the moment comes where you've got to have that conversation. Or the moment comes where it's time to pack up your bag and leave your desk and go to the gym. And what always happens? You don't feel like it. I bet there are plenty of you watching that have made a commitment that, I'm not going to have a drink tonight. And then guess what happens when you get home? You don't feel like not drinking. You feel like having a drink. And so here's what do it anyway has done for me. The idea that I just do it anyway has pushed me to realize and to recognize that there are a lot of moments where there are things in my life that I really want to do, I need to do, I should do, but when the moment comes, I don't feel like it. And so I pull out this idea of, you know what, I'm just going to do it anyway. It's raining outside. I said I would go for a short run. I don't feel like it. I'm going to do it anyway. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. It's cold. I laid out my yoga clothes, but now I don't feel like it. What do? I do it anyway. When you start to say to yourself, I'm going to do it anyway, what happens is something really cool. You acknowledge that there are feelings that you have that are trying to swoop in and hijack you. You acknowledge them and you basically say, guess what? I'm going to do it anyway. Oakley is chomping at the bit that that we asked this question. What is the question?
All right, so
is it on topic?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
It's from Ben S. Snack. How can I make a huge life decision such as a job change? Move to another state. I want the job, but I'm scared.
Oh, I love that. So the question is, great question, Oakley, and great question, Ben S. Snack. So how do you make a big decision, right? So it's a decision that sounds like he's going to accept a new job, but it requires him to move to another state. And notice what he said. I want it, but I'm afraid. This is the perfect question for right now because you would actually use do it anyway. You see, the thing about the way to make decisions, this is my decision-making tool. I don't think we haven't covered it yet in this, but for those of you that have followed me for a while, you know that I have this decision-making tool. In fact, we talked about it in the journaling method. So you know in the journaling method, if you go back to videos 9, 10, and 11, and if you look at the journaling method that we talked to you about, and look, I want to tell you something. I'm not asking you to buy this. In fact, please don't buy the 5-second journal. We don't have any more in stock. They're sold out around the globe. We'll print more. Do not buy this. I'm not doing this training to ask you to buy anything. I'm showing you this because for those of you that don't have the journaling method in front of you, if you go to 5secondjournal.com, 5secondjournal.com, if you go to 5secondjournal.com, what you will find is a ton of free templates that will show you the journaling method for free. You don't ever have to buy that. I'm telling you not to buy it. I want to be very clear. The reason why we're doing these trainings is not to get you to buy something, okay? It's to help you learn how to reset your mind. So back to the question. The opening thing in the journal. Do I have one that's open here? Because then I can, well, I'll just open this one. The opening thing in the journal is a fuel gauge that has you tune in, and this is going to get to decision making, that has you tune in to how you're feeling energy-wise every morning. And so let me show you what that looks like in case you haven't seen those videos yet. So you see this little fuel gauge right here. Oh, can you see it on Instagram, Oak? Am I holding it up?
Yeah, just like not that one. Yeah, there you go. Now
Okay,
you can see it really
there you go. So that fuel gauge is a visual cue to have you tune into your energy and to assess whether or not you are depleted and empty about something and heavy, or the other extreme is energized, full, expanded, open to possibility. And the reason why I ask you to do that first thing in the morning to assess your mood, to assess your energy, to tune in, is because there's established research that says that your mood in your morning impacts your productivity and focus all day long. And so if you can boost your mood in the morning, it has a material impact on your focus and on your productivity all day. And so we use it in the morning in the journaling method that I've taught you in videos 9 through 11. But when it comes to decisions, I want you to do the exact same thing. I get that you're scared. It's a change. I would be kind of surprised if you weren't a little nervous about doing something awesome, like moving to a new state and starting a new job and all the possibilities that come in with it. So if you're trying to make a decision, do I do this thing that's scary or not? What you do is tune inward and really assess, how do you feel about it? When you think about yourself living in this new place and having this new job and all the possibility and growth that comes with it, do you feel dead and depleted and stuck? Or do you feel energized and alive and full of possibility? You see, if the decision is something that will expand your future, that will create possibility, that will make you grow, then it is 1,000% something that you must do. And you must do it even though you're afraid. And the fear is a very normal thing. And the fear is there because you're about to do something new. But do not use the fear to talk yourself out of making a decision that actually is grounded in growth and possibility and energizing you. So that's how I make decisions using the stuff that you're learning in the Mindset Reset. And again, you can go back to the journaling method on videos 9, 10, and 11. But if you have a big decision to make and you notice that you're afraid or you notice that you're stuck up here, go in and ask yourself, does the decision deplete me, make me stuck, make me feel dead, make me feel heavy? Or does the decision, even though it scares me, even though it's hard, is there something about it that expands possibility and opens up my life and will give me an opportunity to grow? If you're in this camp, the answer is heck yes. If you're in the dead camp and the hell no, heck no, okay? All right, cool. Let me give you a shout out real quick, because the do it anyway thing, I do it every morning. Because here's the deal about me, you guys. I hate exercising. I hate it.
Yeah, you do.
I do. I hate it. But I should say it this way. I hate going. I hate getting dressed for it. I hate driving there. But I love how I feel when I've done it. I love it. And so do it anyway has helped me get through the front resistance, the part that I hate. And it helps me get there. And once I'm there, I absolutely don't necessarily love the exercise, but when I'm done, I love how I feel. And so that's how I use do it anyway, okay? every day I use Do It Anyway because it works so powerfully for me to push my excuses aside and to actually take care of my body, which is a very important thing in terms of my commitment, in terms of my desire to really enjoy my life fully. But I never, ever, ever, I'm never the kind of person that wakes up and goes, yeah, let's go exercise. I'm never the kind of person that is driving there going, I'm so excited to do this. I'm never the kind of person walking in that's even like, yes, I'm so glad I made it. I dread it usually all the way through it. Sometimes I half enjoy it while I'm there, but mostly I dread it. But by the time it's over, I frigging love the fact that I went, and that's why I do it. So let me give you a shout out. Denise Cafterley, she writes, I have taken more steps in the last month since starting on this road than I have in the last few years. It's amazing what a better mindset will do for you, coupled with powerful but simple tools to help you take steps. Today I even did my top project, even though it wasn't easy. See, that's a good way to use Do It Anyway. You got a top project that you've written down in your journaling method, but then you start to feel the resistance coming up to doing it. Just be like, look, I'm going to do it anyway. I recognize that I'm afraid. I recognize that I don't want to. I recognize that this is going to be hard, and I'm going to do it anyway. Good for you. I did an online interview for a very special opportunity to work at a company that is going places. This opportunity will be a business for me that complements the business I'm already working on getting launched. That's amazing. Congratulations. We got a question from Annie. Isn't it bad to force yourself to do things you don't like? If you don't like yoga, why do you do it? Awesome question, Annie. It is bad to force yourself to do things you don't like that are bad for you. It is marvelous and necessary to force yourself to do things that you don't like that are good for you. I can think of an excellent example. Homework.
Oh,
Oakley
yeah.
Robbins hates it.
Yeah, but I do it like a champ.
But he does it like a champ, even though he doesn't like it. Now, there are plenty of forms of exercise that I would also hate, that I would not force myself to do because it's not the kind of exercise that I want to do. Whether it's powerlifting or it is endurance running. But if it's something that I know is good for me and is going to help me achieve my goals, like all you kids watching, the homework you need to do, or practicing your guitar, which you never feel like doing.
Actually, I do it a lot.
You're getting a lot. What shifted for you?
I don't know. I just do it, man.
No,
when you can learn new songs that you actually enjoy listening to, it's pretty fun.
Yes. So you got through the phase of hating it, and now you actually kind of like it.
Mom,
And
can we have another shout out?
yeah, we can have another shout
All right,
out.
So Robin.
Yeah, Robin.
Rakaska, did it anyway this morning. No complaints Thursday. Woke up late, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and redirected thoughts to my body needed it.
Awesome. Go for it, Robin. Exercising even though she didn't feel like it. Mandy and Danielle, do we have any other questions? Oakley, any other questions? Because here's your assignment. Here's your assignment, everybody.
No, that's not a question.
Tomorrow's going to be the last training during the week, so video 26, and you're going to have the weekend off. We're going to do a couple Q&As next week and a bunch of other really fun, super simple things. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to work the program. All this mindset reset stuff only works if you work it, okay? So first things first, in the comments, please tell everybody, how are you going to use Do It Anyway? Are you going to use it to make yourself exercise tonight or tomorrow morning? Are you going to use it to make yourself put down the alcohol tonight? Are you going to make yourself do it to get through your homework? Are you going to make yourself do it anyway and work on the network marketing business that you never find time for or feel like working on? Are you going to do it anyway and pick up the phone and have that hard conversation? Are you going to do it anyway and pull paperwork together because you got to file taxes? I don't know. I'm making stuff up here. What is it that you're going to use Do It Anyway for? And when you put it in the comments, I bet you're going to inspire somebody else. I bet somebody else that is watching this right now struggles with the exact same thing that you do, that it's hard for them to find the motivation to do something that feels hard or that feels scary or that's just annoying or that is just difficult for you, like exercise is for me. So then once you've committed to using Do It Anyway, what I would like you to do is I would love to see you post a photo of yourself and use the hashtag Do It Anyway and tag us so that I can celebrate you on our Instagram story. How are you using it? What are you doing that you don't feel like doing, but you're doing it anyway, okay? Then the other thing that I want you to do is continue to work the fundamentals of the program. When you notice your thoughts drifting to a limiting belief, to something negative, to complaining, whatever it may be that doesn't serve you, telling yourself you're not worthy, you're stupid, looking at yourself in the mirror and complaining about your body, whatever it may be that your thoughts are drifting to. When you're thinking that thing that's negative, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get deliberate and push yourself to think this thing that is positive. The other thing is, remember, plug your phone in at night outside of your bedroom. Don't look at it. When the alarm rings, get up and turn it off. Don't hit the snooze button. And then most importantly, do not ever, ever, ever look at your phone, turn on the television, turn on the radio, or let the outside world into your most important asset, which is right here, for the first 10 to 30 minutes of your day. Your dreams deserve your attention. You are worth it, 1,000%. And so it's worth fighting for that first 10 to 30 minutes of your time, okay? And then what I want you to do is figure out what's your priority of the day. And then what I want you to do is, what's wrong? Did somebody say something gross?
No.
Don't say it out loud. Okay, hold on a second.
No.
And that's how you work the program. You redirect your thoughts and you set yourself up to have a powerful morning routine that sets you up for a powerful mindset. As you can catch up with videos, but that's the basics of the program, everybody, is redirecting your thoughts, because the more that you do it, the more that you're going to interrupt old patterns and build new ones. And soon the default network in your brain is going to be positive instead of negative. The morning routine, critical. It gives you the foothold and the foundation that you need to not only have a healthy mindset all day, but to also be focused on the things that are truly a priority for you. All right, I think that's it. Was there one more thing that you wanted to say?
This is another shout out. So
another shout out.
Studying for nursing entrance exam. Fear has gotten to me that I can't do it. I'm going to do it anyway. Thank you. This is great.
Awesome. What's her name? Or his name?
Marlana.
Marlana. So Marlana is studying for a nursing exam, and guess what mental block is stopping her? What is it? That she's not smart enough? Fear.
She's afraid.
She's afraid. Just like you're afraid about something. She has a fear that she's not going to pass this thing, and so that fear triggers her to not study, which of course not studying is not going to help. So that fear is normal, but it's a choice to let it stop you. And so I am thrilled that you see that you can literally have a goal like studying for the nursing exam. And the more work you put in, the more likely you're going to pass, my friend. And so you can have that goal. You can have fear rise up, which is completely normal. And you can recognize that that fear doesn't have to stop you. That the fear doesn't have to take over your mindset. That you can see that fear coming and you can say, oh, I see you. I'm going to do it anyway. Thank you. Next, I got some studying to do. All right, anything else, Oki?
Give me a minute.
You're an awesome on-site producer, my friend.
I'm trying.
You're succeeding. All right, great. So Oakley, why don't you come say goodbye to everybody?
Oh, wait.
I want to be sure to tell you one more. No? Yes, we got to go.
Wait. I need to be positive of my, I don't know what that word is, state, and believe in my surgery will help. Being grateful for what I have.
Yes. Okay. So somebody has a big surgery coming up.
Right,
and having a positive state of mind before the surgery is really important. And here's why. Number one, I do think that the research bears out that if you have a positive state of mind, it does have a positive impact on your health outcomes. That's number one. Number two, between now and the surgery, you're living your life. And why would you want to live your life in a state where you're worried and thinking awful thoughts and living with tremendous stress because you're allowing your thoughts to default to something negative? Manage this moment in time between now and when the surgery happens by redirecting your thoughts to gratitude and redirecting your thoughts to a positive outcome. And please, if you're like this person that just put that in the comments, go back and watch video number 1. The power of visualization is extremely helpful and will be a very important tool for you right now. And there's a two-step process to visualization that's both about visualizing the outcome that you want, which is a year from now. The surgery's over, your health is back on track. What are the things that you're doing, and what are you doing to enjoy your life? And then allow your body, step two, allow your body to feel that positive emotion as you're visualizing yourself a year from now. That's the way, based on science, to use visualization to not only change your mood and what you're thinking about, but to fundamentally restructure where your thoughts are defaulting. So I would go back to video 1, 2. Now, in case nobody else tells you today, I want to be sure that we tell you that we love you and we believe in your ability to do the little things that will change your life for the better.
Also, this guy.
Yes, Noodle loves you too.
Someone commented they love Noodle.
He doesn't look like he loves how you're holding him. He's gotten quite large now that he's inside. No, he's no. Listen, okay, let him be, please. I want to tell you that I love you and I believe in your ability. Will you stop distracting me, please? I love you. I love you. That I believe in your ability to change your life for the better, because you can change what you're thinking about and that'll change your life. And you can change what you're doing and that'll change your life too. And that's why I'm here and the team is here every weekday to remind you that you got this. All right, video 25 tomorrow. Another super cool little mind trick that we're going to teach you. Practice, do it anyway. Work the fundamentals of the program. And please, 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 when you catch yourself thinking that thing that's negative, direct yourself to this thing that's positive. All right, have a good night. Do I want to add